Tanya. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and I would love it if you consider subscribing. What I have for you today is we are going to do another Christmas decorate with me. This time it's going to be my dining room and my hot cocoa bar or drink station. I'm so excited. I hope that this gives you inspiration and decorating ideas. All right, I do my hot cocoa bar in a gingerbread theme as well as the kitchen, and then the table is set differently, okay? So I picked this up this year at Hobby Lobby. I just want our house to be so festive. And I'll put my Christmas home tour from last year in the description box. I've changed some things up, so you might want to check it out. A lot's still the same. But I saw him this year and I love that candy. So I'm just gonna set him right up here. And if you're challenged with not a lot of room for a drink station, this is perfect. I'll show you this table in a little bit, but I've had this for a year now, or almost a year. We picked it up at Home, and then this is from Hobby Lobby, but I will tell you, Melvin had to drill into the wall, into the studs, to make it secure. I just use this as a riser to put my decor up, like signs and things. So let's continue. Okay, next I'm going in with this adorable little gingerbread house from Walmart. It's hard to see, but it lights up. Then Target's Dollar Spot picked this up. Is this not adorable? It was $5, and I'm just gonna set this right here to elevate this. And I love how it's rimmed in that red. And once again, we will be incorporating DIYs along with decor I've had for a long time, as well as new pieces to stretch our budget. Next, I'm going in with this lovely Baked Fresh Daily gingerbread sign that I made last year. It's another way, like I've been saying, to kind of cushion your decor so you don't break the bank, but I love it. And I'll link it in the description box in case you're interested. But I think it just gives such a beautiful look to my hot cocoa bar, and you can see why I use that riser. I love it. Next, I'm going in with these sweet little guys. I got them from Hobby Lobby several years ago. And I just put them right here. I think that's very festive and sweet. Next, I'm going in with these Ray Dunn Peppermint Mocha mugs I picked up, I think last year from TJ Maxx. Set one here. I'm gonna elevate this one in the back on just a little round wood piece that I picked up off of Amazon. You get quite a few. You can craft with them or do whatever. I also use them as risers. I think that is really cute. Now I'm gonna add some lights to the top to make it extra festive. These are just some clear fairy lights. Like I said, I really like to give my home a festive look, and when we're sitting around it in the evening watching TV, it's just so cozy. So I'm just gonna stick this little battery pack right back there. And if you wanted, you could put garland to hide it. Doesn't really bother me. To line this right through here. Okay, I'm loving that. And when I get everything decorated, I'll take you down and let you see up close. Okay, now we're going to move down into this shelf. Okay, I'm going in with these two gingerbread little mugs I picked up at Hobby Lobby years ago. And it's another little trick, if you don't have a lot of room, go vertical. So what I did is I had Melvin, I picked these up, this little pegboard at Target's Dollar Spot. So I'm just gonna, it gives me a place to hang mugs, and it looks so festive and cute. And I wanted to just leave it natural. You could paint it if you wanted. Then in the spring shop, I got these two little cutting boards at Hobby Lobby on a deep clearance when spring was over, okay? And I'm just gonna hang this here. You're really not gonna see it, but for a textural element and warmth, I'm going to add that. And then I have this cutting board laying here, and I love that effect. Okay, next I'm going in with this riser from Target's Dollar Spot. I'm going to set it right here. And then I picked this tree up, I think it was last year, from Walmart. And then I picked this up, I think from Target maybe. And I just put this down in here, and I think it's adorable. And I'm gonna set it right here so our drink station is nice and fun. I just love it. Now I'm gonna bring in some of that red from the top down here with this Ray Dunn Old Snap mug I picked up this year at TJ Maxx. I'm just gonna set it. I think I'm gonna put it right there for now. I may change my mind. And what's a hot cocoa bar without treats? So I picked this clear gumball machine. I have the white one from Target's Dollar Spot, but I picked this one up probably in July maybe, I don't know. And I just filled it with delicious Christmas candy. And I'm gonna set it right there. It adds such a pretty presentation, and I like to kind of step this piece out, push that piece back, and bring this one forward. It just adds visual interest. Okay, next, this basket came from TJ Maxx, I think last year. I got the vanilla and the chocolate regular ones. And then, if you haven't seen, Reese's have little nutcrackers. So I put that in there, and some more of these Ghirardelli minis. And I want you to know, Melvin's already been in these because I know how many was in here, and there's one missing. So I'm gonna set that right there. Then all we have to do is get our coffee or cocoa and get a treat, but it can be dangerous. Okay, now we'll go to the bottom shelf. And now you can see my cabinet, and I keep my cocoa and things in here. All right, I'm going in with this. It says, Merry Christmas. Got this at TJ Maxx. I think it was last year. I'm just going to put this right down in here like this, diagonally. I always keep my churn here with rolling pins. I love that. Next, I'm going in with this. I got this year at TJ Maxx. Loving little gingerbread guy. Gonna set him right in the center, out a little bit. And then I have to go in with this. He's so sweet. A friend sent this to me several years ago, and I love it. Gonna set that right there. So the drink station is finished and ready for business. Okay, I have 2 trees up already. That one is, like I said, I'll show you up close a little later. That one I've had those ornaments, I think now this is the 3rd year. I made the bow on top. It's all the funky bows. I'll link that video in the description box if you're interested how to make a cute bow, and it never fails. And then this one over here just has all my ornaments from when I was growing up. Now there will be a candy tree over here. I'm going to have 6 trees this year instead of 7. I downsized one. But there will be a candy tree there. And then we're also going to decorate my server, if I didn't mention that, which I don't think I did in this video, okay? So here's my table. I love it. We picked this up. It was a Facebook Marketplace find. And I wanted it to look farmhouse, and it is. So I always put this garland at the top of my lights. I love it, okay? So let's get going. All right, this year I just wanted kind of a woodsy, but not totally woodsy look in here. So I was at Kirkland's, and they had this. It was $24, and I loved it. So I'm just going to put this in the center of our table. And I love it. It just adds texture. It incorporates the green. It's not too long for my table. Okay, next I'm going in with this tree. It's a new purchase this year from Hobby Lobby. And it has lights. And it has those same red berries. So I'm just going to put it right here. And I have to to make sure that I get it right under that light. Can you already feel the sort of woodsy but upscale woodsy vibe? I can. Next I'm going in with these. It's a set of 4 chargers from Kirkland's from this year. They have a little bit of gold around them. I was going to do a nutcracker theme, but then I changed my mind. I may do that next year. But I thought this would be perfect if I do the nutcracker next year. But I love that red with a touch of gold. They were $19.99 for a set of 4. They came in black, green, red, maybe gold, I don't know. So I'm just gonna set this right down here. And I love this little detail right in here. I don't know if you can, yeah, there it is, the little dots, okay? So I have these. Now next, I have Christmas plates I started to use, but then I thought, no, I wanted to switch it up, but I didn't want to have to spend any more money, so I'm going in with our everyday Pioneer Woman dishes. And if you look around that edge, I think you might be able to see the same little dots, okay? So I'm gonna put them in the center. And they're scalloped around the edge, which kind of mimics the chargers. Okay, next what I want to do is, after Christmas last year, I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up 4 of these plates. They're Robert Stanley, and they're all different. And I thought I would use them this year on top of those plates, okay? What I want to do next is take this. I want it to look like a present. And I'm just gonna lay it across my plate, bend it under, set it right here. Then I'm going to take this one. This one has the gingerbread. I'm going to set it right in the center, and to me that looks like a wrapped present. Okay, I love how festive this looks. I'll show you, it really does look like wrapped presents. Now we're not quite through. Okay, I need to hang something on either side of my mirror. And we're not through at the table. Okay, I made these years ago. They're lighted gift box pictures, and I love them. I always bring them out. I think it adds that whimsy and just that really pretty look. I could get pictures if I wanted, but I just prefer these. I really do. Okay, now that we have the dining room and the hot cocoa bar decorated, I want to decorate my server right here because I kind of consider this one room. So let's hop into this. All right, I picked this up this year. It was in Christmas in July off of QVC. It's Valerie Parr Hill. And they had it in several colors, and I love it. It is one of my favorite Christmas pieces, all right? Now I'm going to put my nativity set on there. Anybody else hate styrofoam? It's all over my stuff, okay? So I'm gonna put my nativity scene in there. I just think that is going to be gorgeous. I've had this nativity scene for a long time. Mom bought it for me. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna keep this very simple, but I want to add lights. So once again, I have lights. These are set on a timer. I'm gonna hide this around back. I'm just going to, I think that will be beautiful after dark. Okay, let's take a look at everything we've just decorated. Okay, if you stand right here, this is what you see. So I'm going to come right here and we're going to look at all this deliciousness. That just brings such a smile and a warm feeling to my heart. I love that. And there's where we hop off to get our sweets. And I think that is really cute. Okay, then here is this. This is how I always do my light. Now, normally I have balls hanging down from this light, but I changed it up this year. I didn't want to do that. And here is the table setting. I love it, okay? Now, this is what I was telling you. They just look like wrapped packages. Now, what I did here is I took some picks from Michael's and cut them loose and just put it on there. I thought it needed a little something. I really needed another pick over here, but I ran out. And then those are tin soldiers from Target's Dollar Spot, and the balls that I normally, the little ornaments that I normally hang from my light. And I thought they just gave it a very sweet look. So here's this place setting. And this one. Okay, then if you come here, this is the tree I was telling you about. I just love it. And that is a funky bow. You can make your tails as long as you want. I left them a little long on that one. But I just love all that, how that almost like a lime green pops with that red and gold. Then over here, this is what I have. I didn't put up a wreath this year on my mirror. I normally do. And I just continued with that garland right there. I wanted it to be really simple. There's my little pictures that light up. And then here's my tree with all my ornaments from when I was little. And then a smaller funky bow I made. They store quite nicely. I made those bows about 3 years ago. But when I see these ornaments, it's like old friends that just pop out and say hi. And if you're wondering where Maggie is, she's under all those blankets. Okay, so if you turn from here, and I'll turn slow, there's our delicious gingerbread kitchen. And then right here is my server that we just decorated. And we'll take a look up close. That's going to be gorgeous after dark. I just love it. Because to me and my family, that is the reason for Christmas, the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. So that's how I have that styled, and I just put some berries right in there. What we're going to be doing today is I'm hosting a little small get-together, and I just thought we'd do a little bit of party prep and I give you some easy breakfast or brunch ideas. So without further ado, let's hop right on into this. The first thing I'm going to be doing is a new tablescape for my dining room table, and I'll show you the items that I've picked out for that. We'll hop into doing that and then we'll get cooking. All right, this is what I'm going to be putting on my table. I picked up 5 of these adorable napkin rings at Hobby Lobby. Everything was either 60 or 70% off that I'm going to be showing you. And I have 4 of these wreaths. I love them with the little pine cones. And then to continue with my little tree theme, don't you just love these plates? Oh, they're gorgeous. And then look at these little bowls I picked up. I love that same detailing in there. And then they have the Christmas tree in the center, and then that beautiful brown edge like is on the plates. Then I'm going to be using my chargers that I picked up quite a while ago at Pier 1. Going to use my tree again from Hobby Lobby, and then I picked up these little napkins at Hobby Lobby. Then I'm going to be repurposing this sleigh that I bought at Old Time Pottery, and we're going to work on that. And this is what I'm going to be doing with my napkins. I'm going to make a really cute little bow, and I'm going to show you how to make that. So let's get started decorating. Okay, what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you how to make that really pretty bow using your napkins. It is so simple. Okay, first you want to open your napkin, make a triangle out of it, and then just make sure your ends are really good and together. And then just start folding this like this up through there. It's so easy to do. You can make so many different things, okay? Then we're gonna take this and flip it down like this. Flip this one down like that. Then we're gonna take this, feed it through here. Through that other side. Okay, then when you get it through, you just fix your bow like you want it along these ends. And there you have it. It's so easy. Listening to this song playing on. Listening to this song playing on. Be grateful. Okay, for this really easy breakfast casserole, let me show you what you'll need. Now, I'll link the recipe in the description box. I'm kind of tweaking it and making it my own, so you can either follow the recipe or do your own thing. I just have, I'm gonna use 5 eggs, and these are the Vital Farms organic. I love these. These are great. Okay, so you'll need some eggs. You'll need some bacon or sausage. I cooked mine last night in the microwave, and I always try to trim off a lot of fat, and I get the low sodium. Then you'll need, it calls for 3 cups of cheddar cheese. I got the mild. And then you'll need some milk, about a cup, it just depends. And then what's great about this is you can make this the night before and just put it in the refrigerator and let it just sit there and kind of marinate, and then Christmas morning you can pop it in there and it can be baking while you're opening presents. Now, if I did it overnight, I would get this French bread that's kind of firm, and I would just put it in chunks. But since I'm not gonna let mine set overnight, I just picked up this Nature's Own perfectly crafted thick sourdough bread, and I'm gonna use it. And then you could also saute some onions in butter and add some mushrooms. That would be killer. I'm not gonna do that today. And then, so I'm gonna add some onion powder, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder, and you can do the spices as you want. I'm gonna put a little bit of crushed rosemary and a little bit of basil. Fresh is always really good, okay? And I'm gonna spray with nonstick spray in my pan. Okay, next what I want to do for my Christmas buffet, my little party I'm having, is take a 12-inch styrofoam cone. This is all over Pinterest. Matter of fact, most of these recipes, I think all of them came from Pinterest, okay? And you get donuts. So I picked these up at Walmart. You could get any color you wanted. I just got the original one. I think they're kind of glazed, I'm not sure. Some powdered sugar. You can use pomegranate, little like seeds if you want, or you can use cranberries. I'm allergic to cranberries, so I'm using the pomegranates. Rosemary to make this tree very special. Toothpicks. I think I said powdered sugar and something to sift it on, and we're going to get this going. Now you need some cling wrap first because we don't want any of our food coming in contact with this styrofoam because you can't eat this. Okay, and I'm going to get and put mine on this. Okay, so we have this. Now, what I want to do, this is so simple, it's not even funny. It's just open up my donuts. I think you get a better value if you go to Walmart. So you stick your little toothpick in there and stick that on there. And this is food safe, this right here, my little thing.
Pass a big smile around now that everything is gold. The children hunker down to see what's hidden beneath the Christmas tree. Look but not touch, they're told. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up in the December night. There is one star shining bright. It shines on one and all. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on.
Okay, for the next thing, what you need is some croissants. Pick these up at Walmart. I think they look delicious. And then you can either use ham or turkey. I have some mesquite turkey, and you can get cheese of your choice. I have the Colby Jack. You could put, once again, I'm deviating from the recipe. You could put Dijon mustard on there. It would be really good. You could do caramelized onions, whatever you wanted. I'm going to put some chive and onion cream cheese spread.
And it shines for you and me. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star. Shine on, Christmas star.
Okay, for our next, while I have the croissants in there baking, I want to do a charcuterie board, all right? So I'm just going to take the boar's head ham and turkey and roll it up. You could put salami or anything that you wanted. And also in this casserole here, I forgot I was supposed to put broccoli in it. And I forgot. Melvin's going to be so disappointed. But I wanted to make a savory and sweet little breakfast or brunch for Christmas. I'm also going to be adding hot pancakes, because you never know who wants what. Nice buttermilk pancakes. Then I'm going to add the croissants. Depending on how many people that you're going to have, you could add more or less. Okay, next I'm going to put the rest of this cream cheese spread right in the center. This is starving me to death. Oh my God. Now we're going to add this on here. I'm kind of more of a sweet person for breakfast.
Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in.
I picked up some Panera orange scones. Love these. They're so good. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here is all of our simple, easy, and delicious Christmas brunch or breakfast ideas that, like I said, are so easy to make. And it's sweet and savory, so I have you covered. This is a pumpkin spice, like little waffle. This is lemon cream pound cake. Here's our delicious croissants. They're so flaky and warm. Then there's our scones. And that breakfast bake smells divine. And then right here's our charcuterie board with our ham and our cheeses. And I just added some nuts on there. Those pancakes, that onion and chive cream cheese, and those croissants. And then the star of the show is right here. I think that is so beautiful. I love how that turned out. It just looks like a light dusting of snow. You could use the white powdered donuts if you wanted, but I love how this looks. And then you can see in there those cranberries. Ever so often, they look like little bulbs.